What's going on, Card Pack? Today, we are going to look at the top 10 hottest selling basketball cards over the last week. So the individual cards that actually had the most sales. And there's one player that actually accounts for 40% of this list. We'll dive into that in a second. A couple reminders. If you want the audio from these videos, check out the podcast. Link in description. If you're listening on the podcast, leave a review. I appreciate it. As we go through these cards, by the way, I'm going to do buy, sell, hold on all of them. All the ones that I think are buys, I'm going to send out to the Card Pack newsletter before I publish the video. Free to join. Link in description. Join it if you would like. And if you want to get my top sports card pick of the day, join the Sports Card Society, SportsCardSociety.com. Plus, you get access to our private Discord group, which is an excellent group of serious sports card investors. There's a membership area. You log in. I put up a new video almost every day. Videos are short, they're about 5 minutes. I show the card, data, research, reasoning as to why, and what I plan on doing with it. We've made some pretty good money with it. Here's a recent example. This Simone Biles here, we were buying it back in April for $20. Here it is going for, $90 in July. So a lot of good stuff going on. Check out the Sports Card Society. It's only $12.99 a month. I mean, it's like 40 cents a day. So give it a try. All right, so we are in the Market Movers tool. I went to Price Movers by card, but I sorted it by number of sales, right? I pulled up basketball and the grade PSA 10. So all these cards we'll be looking at are PSA 10s because PSA 10 is really where the sports card market starts. Like the price of everything is based off of what the PSA 10 goes for. And then I sorted it by most sales. So the card that had the most sales on the list had 90-some sales. So we'll get to that one last, obviously, because that's number one. So let's get at it. Oh, subscribe if you haven't. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers, and no matter what, hit that like button. I'll wait for you to do that. Hit that like button. All right. Number 10 on the list is LeBron James. 2019 Prism base pop count of 10,328. If you're new to this, pop count means this card. In this grade, that's how many of them currently exist. 32 sales on the week. So that's pretty low sales volume. It's like a 0.3% sales volume. And 1% and higher is what we want to see typically. I will never buy another one of these cards. This one. I've bought some. I've been burned on it. These cards had quite a run up during the bubble. And I got caught up in some of the hype, to be straight. $47 to start the week, $40 to end the week, $50 before that. So this card's worth about $45. Looks like it's been pretty flat for the week overall. Slightly trending down, maybe flat for most of the month. Yeah, I'm not a buy on this card. I might be a hold, but I think I just want to get rid of it. But I think it probably goes up as we get closer to the basketball season, at least somewhat. Next on the list, Kobe White. Kobe White making an appearance, huh? 2019 Prism base, pop count of 8,350, 34 sales on the week, so not a real great sales volume either. Down 7.8%. Let's pull up his chart real quick, see what we got going on. Let's see here. $43 to start the week, $40 to end the week. Boy, this is Prism PSA 10. Interesting. But just been going down a little bit overall over the week. I mean, just a little bit. What's it been doing for 30 days? Looks like it's been pretty flat for 30 days. Looks like the real value is probably around $40. I mean, if you want Kobe White, it looks like he's hit his bottom to me by looking at this chart here. That's one of the reasons it's so important to have charts like this, so you can just see this type of stuff stand out. Like, yeah, it's going up and down, but you can see that it just keeps kind of rotating around this like $40 mark for over the course of 30 days. So that gives me a strong sign of support. By the way, this tool I'm using is the Market Movers tool. I'll put a link for it in the description. And if you use code SOCIETY, you'll actually get 20% off your first month or your first year, whichever subscription you choose. Most important thing I use in sports card investing, no doubt about it. But if you wanted this Kobe White card, would I be a buy on it? Possibly. I would buy it on StarStock though, because it's under $50. Because any card that I buy that's under $50, I buy it on StarStock. Reason being because I don't pay shipping fees. I don't pay sales tax, and I can relist the card instantly. Mostly, I don't pay a shipping fee and don't pay sales tax because look at this. $40, all of a sudden I pay another $5 shipping. Now I'm at $45. It's just that much more I have to sell this card for to even get my money back, let alone get a profit. So when you buy cards under $50, like you really got to look at your other expenses that go along with it. That's why I would buy it on anything under $50. I buy in StarStock. I'll put a link in the description for StarStock, and if you use the code SportsCardConsultant, you'll get $10 free when you deposit $10 or more. So this card, I'd probably hold it. I probably wouldn't buy it, but if you did buy it, I wouldn't eat your lunch over that because it probably will go up some as we get closer to the season. Next on the list, Luca Doncic 2019 Prism Base. This is his second year Prism. Pop count of 6842. 37 sales on the week, down 1%, 1.2%. Let's look here. What do we got, Luca? He's playing for Slovenia, right? He's from Slovenia. $45 to start the week, $51 to end the week. It's not that big into second-year cards. I'm guessing this card might be selling because he's in the Olympics playing for Slovenia. Maybe we got Slovenia people buying his cards, and they probably don't. I don't know much about Slovenia, but I don't think it's like a rich country, so probably not buying his rookie, maybe buying his second-year card. I don't know. I wouldn't buy this. I'd probably sell it. Next on the list, Rui HASHARA, 2019 Prism Base. Pop count of 5202, 38 sales on the week. Up 48, almost 49%. Dang. Let's take a look at that chart. What's going on there, boys and girls? By the way, if you're still watching, hit that like button. Come on, man. Come on. Is Rui playing for Japan? I feel like he is. So the card started the week 35, had a high sale 52, latest sale 47. Let's look at it over 30 days. Looks like it took quite a dip. Right, I think the real value of this card's probably about $45. So again, if I were to buy this, I'd buy it on StarStock because it's under $50. But me, I might sell it. I can't remember, is he playing for Japan? Let's look. Yeah, he is. So, I might actually sell this. Although it didn't go up much. Interesting. Next on the list, Luca Doncic 2018 Prism Base. Pop count of 17,552. 40 sales on the week, up about 1%. Let's see what kind of path this is following, because this card, boy oh boy. I mean, this is one of the leading cards in sports cards, modern, in terms of setting price tones. $776 to start the week, $875 to end the week. So that is a pretty nice gain there. Let's get over 30 days. 30 days ago, this card was at $750. It's been slowly making its way up, it looks like. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like that has to do with the Olympics, because you can see it really starting to get more price action as we get to the middle of July. Now it's trending up there. I'd probably sell it because I think it'll come back down to about $750 or so, and then maybe I'll buy it. Next on the list, Luca Doncic, 2018 Donruss Base. Pop count of 7189, 45 sales on the week, up 17.8%. Let's pull up that chart. This might be a little more interesting. If I'm going to buy a Luca rookie right now, maybe this is more interesting. It's going to have a lower pop count than Prism. 301 to start the week, 313 to end the week. Just had that high sale 405 for some reason. Let's look at it over 30 days. 30 days. 295 to 30 days ago, 313 today. So that didn't change much. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I got to hold that card. God, the Prism is actually kind of making me wonder now. Tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a link in the description. You can go check it out if you want to. I mean, if you bought it, I don't know, because maybe it does got some room to go here with the Olympics going on. I don't know. I'll put a link in the description for it. Next on the list, Zion Williamson, 2019 Prism Base, PopCon at $18,750. 46 sales on the week, up 9.3%. Looks like it's floating around that $400 mark. Let's pull up the chart, though, to get a closer look. Again, if you like this Market Movers tool, link in description with the discount code. $366 to start the week, $400 to end the week. Looks like it's floating around to me like $375 to $400 as its price. But let's pull it back 30 days to get a closer look. Yeah, I mean, look, that's just a flat $400, $400. I think $400 is where this is at. Let's go to eBay real quick. Zion is someone, like, you know, like he's not playing in the Olympics. He hasn't really played basketball in months. So his cards they're at the bottom. Goodness. You use the word Prism and everybody and their mother. Let's see here. There we go. 415. It's not bad. Tell you what, I'll put a link in the description for this one too. I'd want to get this card for $400. There could be auctions up there too, but I'll put a link in the description because $415. I mean, I'm not going to get too crazy over $15 because I think that this is clearly the bottom. I mean, look how sideways. Look at the support for the $400 mark on this card. I don't see any reason why it would go down. Right? I mean, we're deep into the off season now, especially for Zion. The new season's going to be starting in October, which is only 3 months away. You know, it usually starts around Halloween, which is exactly 3 months away because today's the 31st of July. I think this is the bottom of this card, and I think if you're going to buy it, now's the time. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, just my opinion. That's what I think. 30 days of support like this, you know, let's look at it over 90 days. Came down, hit that $400 mark back in June, and it's just kind of stuck around there. Just stayed there. Has not dropped really at all. Anything you can make case that maybe it's slightly going up, but I wouldn't. I'd say it's flat. So I'll put a link in the description for that card because it's at its bottom. If you're going to buy it, now's the time. Luca Doncic, 2018 Hoops Base, pop count 4187, 49 sales on the week. So that's pretty good sales volume. That's the first one to eclipse the 1% mark. Down about 4% though. Let's pull this chart, baby. Charge. 222 to start the week. No, 196 to end the week with a high sale at 233. Let's look at it over 30 days. Slightly trending down over the 30 days. There it is at 211 30 days ago. Here it is at 196. And then 207 before that. So I think this card's worth around 195, 200. I think that's where she's at. I'd say that's pretty decent support because it's not sure it's slightly trending down, but I just it looks like bottom to me. Yeah, I think I'd hold that card. Next on the list, Moran, 2019 Prism Base, pop count is 17,187, 53 sales on the week, up 4%. Let's pull up the chart. Gamma. Hit that like button if you're still watching. 209 to start the week, 214 to end the week. So this looks pretty flat for the week. Let's look at it over 30 days. That's pretty flat. 220, 214. So I think this card's hit a bottom too. If you were going to buy this card, I think now may be the time. Looks like about that 215, 220 mark. These prisms is just fascinating. Come in. 220. That's probably about the most I would pay. So I'll put a link in the description for that card too, because I think it's time. If you're gonna buy it, now's the time to buy it. And number one on the list, surprisingly, is LeBron James 2018 Revolution base. Pop count of 10,255, 92 sales on the week, up 10.35 percentile percentage points. Yeah. Here we go. $38 to start the week, $55 to end the week. That's deceptive because I think the real value is actually around $50. I mean, I like these Revolution cards. I'm just, let's look at it over 30 days. I'm just not into buying this, Man, I'm pretty much only rookies. So this LeBron card, I'm out on it. I'd probably hold it, but I might just sell it to get something else. So that was the top 10 list. Links for everything in the description, the Society, Mark Movers Tool, etc. But interesting list. Luka made up 40% of this list. And what we're seeing here is a lot of cards and these are the cards that are having the most sales. They are showing extended periods of support, meaning to me that, especially because where we are in the off season with the new season only being about 3 months away, that seems like the buying time to me. With these extended time periods of support. I mean, we're seeing 30 plus day support at price points. And so it tells me that's the bottom. That's what that tells me. And when you want to buy things, it's at the bottom. What's funny about people, though, us, is that we like to think that we buy high and sell low, but not usually. We're too scared when things are low, and we're too elated when things are high. So we buy things when they're high and we sell them when they're low, or we at least are reserved from buying them when they're low because we're scared of losing more. But to me, like the charts show, the price points seem pretty stable, and I think now is the time to buy basketball. And traditionally speaking, that's what it is too, because it's the off season. So that's what I got for you today. Stay classy. You're awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.